Chris Bankston. Head coach of the Warhawks, Keith Richard, in his 8th season. Head coach for the Little Rock Trojans in his 2nd season is Wes Flanagan. Warhawks in their alternative gold jerseys here today. Maroon numerals trimmed out in black. Little Rock in their traveling maroon, white numerals with a gray trim. Warhawks will be going to the basket to my left. Trojans to the basket to my right. Officials for today's ball game: Chuck Jones, Byron Jarrett, and Tim Gaddis. So we are ready to go. Second to last regular season basketball game of the year. ULM taking on Little Rock, and the basketball up in the air, and the tip controlled by the Warhawks. Michael Ertl in the front court with it. Left side, Marvin Jean-Pierre to Sam McDaniel. Man-to-man defense from the Trojans to start. He'll get it to Munnings. Munnings will get it back left wing to McDaniel. Pump fake back to the right side to Munnings. Now back to McDaniel, who'll fire up a 3-ball. It's way offline, and it's rebounded by the Trojans. Oliver Black coming up with the board. Jazik Lottie now in the front court with it for the Trojans. Opening minute. Lottie beyond the arc to the right wing. Dumps it off to the top to Bankston. Bankston over to the left side to Corcoran. Corcoran can't do anything with it. Kicks to the top of the key to Gilmore. Gilmore with the running one-hander. It's good. And the Trojans take a 2-0 lead here in the opening minute. Munnings in the front court, left side. Munnings looks to drive to the bucket, and there's a whistle and a foul. Foul will go on the Trojans. I believe they called on Chris Bankston. Yep, his first and the team's first. Foul was on the floor. 21 seconds on the shot clock. McDaniel will inbound to Ertl. Ertl brings it out beyond the arc. He'll dump it off to Munnings. Munnings now to Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre goes inside the arc to McDaniel. 10 to shoot. One-handed pass to Munnings. He'll fire up a 3-ball. No good off the back iron. Rebounded by Jazik Lottie. Lottie will push the tempo up floor. Cut off by Ertl. Now goes between the circles to Black. Black over to the left wing to KJ Gilmore. He'll pull up from 17. Back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Little Rock. Out to Gilmore. Gilmore pumps on a 3. Kicks it out to Corcoran. He's wide open for 3. No good on the back iron. Rebounded by McDaniel. Sam Mack will bring it all the way up for the Warhawks. 2-0. Little Rock leads. Munnings will drive baseline to the bucket, and we have an offensive foul. They're going to call it on Munnings, saying he lowered the shoulder into Oliver Black. Munnings got into foul trouble against Troy, and in my opinion, might have been the difference in the ball game. Two 2-0 Little Rock leads, approaching 2 minutes in. Jazik Lottie beyond the arc right side to Black. Long two-pointers, good. 4-0. Trojans lead. They got off to a fast start against the Warhawks in the first matchup on New Year's Eve. 2 minutes in, they lead 4-0. Ertl dumps off to Munnings. Munnings into the corner. McDaniel for 3. Yes! And the Warhawks are on the board. 4-3, Trojans lead. 17:48 to play in the first half. Jazik Lottie moves it to the left elbow. Dumps it off to Chris Bankston. He's cut off. Dumps it off to Oliver Black. Now to the left side to Gilmore. Gilmore will hand it off to Lottie. Lottie looking to drive. Bounces into the corner to Corcoran. Corcoran gets it back to the right side to Lottie. Lottie with 10 to shoot. Drives into the paint. Out to Gilmore. Gilmore driving. Pulls up. Right elbow. Back iron. And Marvin Jean-Pierre skies for the board for the Warhawks. He'll bring it into the front court right side. Hands it off to Ertl. Ertl between the circles, right wing to McDaniel. Sam Mack drives, kicks to Munnings, wide open for 3. No good. Rebound, though, Munnings back to the rack, shot up. Might have been deflected, but there's a whistle and a foul. And the whistle will go on Oliver Black of the Little Rock Trojans, his first, and the team's second. 17:08 to play in the first half. Travis Munnings will go to the stripe for 2. 80% inside the league at the free throw line. First one is no good. Trojans remain on top by 1. Travis will get an opportunity for a second free throw. This attempt is up, and it's good. We have a tie ball game at 4. Nearly 3 minutes in. Jazik Lottie walks it into the front court for the Trojans. Left side to Cameron Corcoran. Corcoran holds the ball up high. Now we'll go inside to Black, defended by Alabacus. Picks up his dribble, backs his way in. Fires a pass out, deflected into the backcourt. Tracked down by KJ Gilmore. 8 to shoot. Right wing to Jazik Lottie. Lottie looks to go to work. Double clutch shot. Might have been partially deflected by Ertl. Rebound put back, no good. Missed. And Alabacus will track down the board for the Warhawks. Quickly into the front court, Munnings. Left wing to Ertl. Ertl picks up his dribble with the right hand. Gets it to Munnings. Right back to Ertl. The freshman from Indy. Looking to go to work on Black. Drives baseline. Spins. Still dribbling into the paint. Kicks to McDaniel for 3. No good. Rebound tipped out. Still loose. McDaniel with the hustle play. Warhawks will keep it alive. Approaching 16 minutes to go in the first half. We're tied at 4. Ertl will call out the offensive set. Right side to Munnings. Munnings between the circles to Alabacus. Now left wing to Ertl. Ertl will bounce it inside to Munnings. So back his way in. Kicks out to McDaniel. 10 to shoot. Drives inside to the bucket. Shot no good. Hit the bottom of the rim. Ball is loose. Jean Pierre tracks it down. Third opportunity for the Warhawks. Between the circles to Ertl. Ertl backs it up. Now moves across the logo to the left. Gets a screen. Kicks into the corner. Wide open. Munnings for 3. It rims out. And the rebound by Chris Bankston. Warhawks had 3 opportunities and couldn't get one to go down. 15-20 to play in the first half. We're tied at 4. KJ Gilmore beyond the arc left side to Oliver Black. Pumps on a 17-footer. Goes right wing to Lottie. Lottie bounces it to Black. Black at the right elbow. Holding the ball up high. 6 to shoot. Backs it into the paint. Has the ball poked away by Ertl. Warhawks back in the front court, 5 minutes in, up to Munnings. He'll drive baseline. Reverse layup is good with the right hand. And the Warhawks take a 6-4 lead, and Wes Flanagan will take a timeout for Little Rock. 14:56 to play in the first half. It is ULM 6, Little Rock 4. Live from the Johnny's Pizza House courtside broadcast. You're listening to the Warhawk Radio Network from Learfield.
Official soft drink provider of Warhawk Athletics. Stop by the concession stand, grab an ice cold Coca-Cola. And a big thank you to the Fieldhouse Bar and Grill for their support of Warhawk Athletics. ULM wants to thank First National Bank, Hanson Auto Parts, and Johnny's Pizza for their support. Fans, don't forget Saturday is Senior Day here at Van Ewing Coliseum. We want to see you back out supporting your Warhawks. The Warhawks take on Arkansas State. The women begin at 12 noon and then call it 2. And a shout out to the band for making some cool posters.
See your team outscore, outshoot, and outplay at every game this season. Go RVing. Learfield and the American Cancer Society are teaming up to defeat cancer during March Madness. To plan your epic RV road trip and to donate to a great cause, go to GoRVing.com. Trojans have the basketball off of their timeout. Jazik Lottie, freshman from Aurora, Colorado, brings it up. Ben Marcus now with it, has it poked away by Ertl. Now restolen by KJ Gilmore. Ryan Pippin's now with it for the Trojans. 2-point lead for ULM. Lottie drives inside, shot up, no good. Black got away with a push-off on McDaniel, and an offensive rebound for Little Rock. Bounce pass will go inside to Marcus, backing his way in on Munnings. He'll kick out to Gilmore on the right wing. Gilmore into the paint, running one-hander is short. Rebound tipped around and tracked down by Munnings. He'll push the tempo up floor. He'll bounce it right side to Jordan Harris just into the ball game. Now to Jean Pierre, into the right corner to Munnings. Munnings will drive baseline, pass is tipped into the crowd near the ULM band. 21 seconds on the shot clock. for the Warhawks. Jean Pierre will be the trigger man from the right baseline. It'll go into Munnings. Beyond the arc to the top to McDaniel. Now left wing to Harris. Harris back across right side to Jean Pierre. MJP looking to go to work. Kicks to Ertl. Ertl thinks about the three. Now looks to drive baseline. He's cut off. Puts up the floater anyway. Hits the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Lottie for Little Rock. Jacek Lottie up floor with it. He'll bounce it inside to Oliver Black. Black will get it to Ben Marcus. Marcus to Pippins. Now inside to Black. Black defended by Munnings. Backs his way in. Kicks out to the top to Lottie. Lottie picks up his dribble with the left hand. Looking to go to work. Drives. Cut off by McDaniel. Spins anyway. Shot up is good. 6-6 our score. 13:20 to play here in the first half. Jordan Harris in the front court for ULM. Cross the logo to the left. Harris kicks into the corner. Ertl, quick trigger three. Too strong. Rebounded by Pippins. Pippins brings it up. Left side to Lottie. Now into the corner to Gilmore. Gilmore down low to Marcus, who travels. Substitutions in for Little Rock. Brandon Brady, 5'9" senior from Little Rock, will check in, along with Wadley Momprenier will sub in as well. Momprenier, a 6'11" senior from Miami, Florida, transfer from Ohio into the ball game for the Trojans. Under 13 minutes to go, a low-scoring affair. We're tied at 6. Harris in the front court, crosses over to the left, looks to drive, kicks to Munnings, right wing three, yes! 9-6 Warhawks, 12:43 to play first half. Ryan Pippins in the front court for the Trojans. Takes a step inside the arc, fires up the long two, no good. Rebound putback is missed by Momprenier, and the Warhawks track down the board. Up to Harris, he'll push the tempo. Harris, the senior from San Antonio, cut off at the free throw line, goes to Munnings. He'll heave up a three, it's way off. Rebounded by Jean Pierre, but he goes over the back. Marvin Jean Pierre picks up his first. That's the team's second. 12:21 to play first half. Warhawks lead 9-6. Pippins will walk it up. 6-foot sophomore from Little Rock, Arkansas. Will bounce it inside. And ball loose on the baseline, tracked down by McDaniel. He'll get it up to Harris in the front court right side. Jordan Harris looking to go to work to a cutting Marvin Jean Pierre, who missed the layup with the right hand. Rebound by Anthony Black for Little Rock. Under 12 minutes to play, Warhawks lead 9-6. Ryan Pippins defended by MJP, left side to Brandon Brady. Brady gets a screen, moving over to his left, pumps. Now we'll get it to Ben Marcus. Marcus across to the right side to Anthony Black. Now to Ryan Pippins. 10 to shoot, moves over to his left. Bounces the inside. Momprenier comes up with it. Hook shot with the right hand is good. 9-8. Warhawks, 11:25 to play first half. Jordan Harris walks it across the half-court stripe. Harris with a chest pass to the left wing to McDaniel, between the circles to Munnings. Now right wing to Harris, back to McDaniel. Fires up a long three. It's offline. Rebounded by Brandon Brady. He'll push the tempo up floor for the Trojans 9 minutes into the first half. Brady moves it over to the left, cut off at the elbow. Will kick to Pippins. Pippins moves it inside the arc to the right side. It'll go to Anthony Black, who's defended by Harris. Now inside to Momprenier. 10 to shoot. Momprenier spins into the paint, shot up, and is good. 10-9 Little Rock. 10:36 to play in this first half. Jordan Harris calling out the offensive set for ULM. Right side to Ertl, working against the Little Rock zone. Back to the left to Harris. Harris moves it over to McDaniel. He'll fire up another three. It won't go. Rebound tipped around and won by Pippins. Three ball not going down for ULM. Pippins will walk it across the center stripe to the right wing to Brandon Brady. Brady picks up his dribble with the left hand, all the way to the left to Pippins. Pippins picks up his dribble. 10 to shoot for the Trojans. Crosses over, drives to the bucket. Layup is missed. Rebound is saved by McDaniel to Jean-Pierre. He'll get it up left side to Harris. Harris to Munnings. Munnings now to the top. Jean-Pierre for three. It won't go. Warhawks can't buy a bucket from long range. Montprenier with the rebound. 9:30 to play in the first half. Little Rock leads 10-9. Ryan Pippins between the circles. Left wing to Brandon Brady. Brady now to Ben Marcus. Marcus chest pass to the right wing to Pippins. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Pippins looks to drive. Kicks into the corner. Stolen away by Jean-Pierre. MJP will get it to Harris. Harris up to Munnings. Munnings attacks, and now we got a travel. Warhawks turn it over. We'll go to the media timeout. 9:07 to play in the first half. Little Rock leads 10-9 over ULM. Live from the Johnny's Pizza House courtside broadcast. You're listening to the Warhawk Radio Network from Learfield.
RV is proud to support the Warhawks. 10 of the top 17 five-star rated occupations in Northeast Louisiana are business-related. You can earn a degree at ULM and prepare for any of these 10 occupations. For more information, visit ulm.edu/CBSS and thanks to the College of Business and Social Sciences for their support of Warhawk Athletics.
Locations, Liv Moss. Warhawks ice cold from the field, just 3 for 16, 19%. Can't buy a bucket from three-point range right now. 2 of 12 for 17%. Little Rock not shooting very well also. 5 for 15, 33%. 0 for 1 from three-point range. Warhawks being paced by Travis Munnings with 6 points. Trojans with a 1-point lead and the ball. Pass will go inside and over the head of Oliver Black and out of bounds. 8:56 to play in the first half. Brandon Newman is subbed in. 6'4" junior from Hawthorne, California, has replaced Travis Munnings. Newman with the basketball. Stops his dribble. Needs some help. Will get it from McDaniel. McDaniel looking to go to work. Kicks to Ertl. He'll fire up a three ball. He went halfway down and came out. Oliver Black will pull down the board for the Trojans. Warhawks have missed their last 6 shots and are scoreless for the last 4+ minutes. Black will bounce it inside to Anthony Black. Now kicked into the corner for 3. And no good. On the rebound, we got a whistle and a foul. Is it going against ULM? And they're going to call Sam Alabakis on a foul. Picks up his first. That's the team's third. Ryan Pippins will trigger in from the right baseline for Little Rock. It'll go into Bankston. Bankston kicks all the way over to the left for 3. It's good. As it was Brandon Brady. (13-9) Little Rock. Under 8 minutes to play in the first half. McDaniel with it. Cut off at the free throw line, kicks to Newman. Newman will get it now left wing to Harris. Back to Newman. He'll fire up the 3 from the corner. Too strong. Alabakis will get the offensive board for the Warhawks. Now out to McDaniel. Warhawks now 2 of 14 from three-point range to start this ball game. Jordan Harris crosses over to the right, kicks into the corner to Ertl. He'll look to drive baseline, back out to Harris for 3. won't go. And Alabacus keeps the basketball alive, tips it over to Newman, now stolen away from behind. Trojans will push the tempo up floor to Pippins, now into the corner. It'll go to Brady. Brady will drive baseline, and now he will travel. And we'll go to the media timeout. 7:15 to play here in the first half. Low-scoring affair. Little Rock leads 13-9 over ULM. Live from the Johnny's Pizza House courtside broadcast, you're listening to the Warhawk Radio Network from Learfield.
Classic hits.
As a junior, Marcus Green was named the All-Sun Belt first team as both a return specialist and an all-purpose player, as selected by the league's head football coaches and media panel. Last season, Marcus accounted for a school single-season record, 2,008 all-purpose yards, and tied for the NCAA Football Bowl Subdivision lead with 4 kickoff returns for touchdowns. ULM Athletics Director Nick Floyd is formally presenting those first-team all-conference awards to Green. In addition, he became only the second ULM player to earn first, second, or third-team All-American recognition since the program moved to the NCAA FBS in 1994. Green was named the second-team All-American by the Football Writers Association of America. Sporting News, collegefootballnews.com, and Pro Football Focus. The best news of all, Green is one of the 18 returning starters for the Warhawk team this fall, and you need to make your plans to attend the spring football game Saturday, April 21st. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for All-American Marcus Green.
ULM football All-American Marcus Green being honored here during that media timeout. Can't wait to see him on the field next season for ULM. A reminder from Budweiser to designate a driver and enjoy great times. Always grab some buds. Warhawks back with the ball, down by 4. Brandon Newman with it right side. To the top to Alabacus. Will hand it off to Harris. Bounces it inside to Munnings. Backs his way in. Kicks it out to Jean Pierre. MJP crosses over to the left. Still dribbling. Now picks it up. Will bounce it to Munnings. 8 to shoot. Back to Jean Pierre. MJP into the paint. Scoop shot. Partially blocked. Rebound out to Newman to Munnings. Heaves it up. It's going to be a shot clock violation. 6:44 to play in the first half. Warhawks continue to be cold. 6:43 to play. Little Rock leads 13-9. Jazik Lottie brings it across the half-court stripe. He'll get it to Wadley Momprenier. Just pass to the left to Brady. Brady now inside to Momprenier. Looking to go to work on Alabacus. Has the ball poked away by Newman. Warhawks have pushed the tempo. Harris to Newman, to the bucket. He'll lay it in. Warhawks finally break the scoring drought. 6 minutes and 24 seconds. They go cold and finally get a bucket to go down on the break. 13-11. Trojans lead by 2. 6:10 to play in the first half. Brandon Brady with it on the right wing for Little Rock. Moves it over to the left. MJP to defend. He'll get it to Jazik Lottie. Lottie will bounce it inside to Momprenier. He spins, shot up, and it's good. A lot of contact as Alabacus took a spill to the deck. And now we got a carry. Now we got a carry against Jordan Harris and a turnover. Right back to Little Rock. Substitutions in for Little Rock. KJ Gilmore and Ryan Pippins will sub in. 5:50 to play first half. Little Rock leads 15-11. Jazik Lottie in the front court will bounce it right side to Gilmore. Defended by Newman, moves it over to the left. Newman will pick it back up defensively to the left wing to Pippins. Pippins looking to go inside, can't. Whips it back to the right to Gilmore. Now inside to Momprenier. 10 to shoot. Defended by Alabacus. Momprenier backs his way in, and he travels. Good job defensively by Sam Alabacus right there. And Jordan Harris also helping defensively. 5:26 to play in the first half. Trojans lead 15-11. Harris Directing the offense across the logo to the left. Gets it to Jean Pierre. Spots up for three. Would not go down. Montprenier will pull down the board. Jacek Lottie crosses over to the left, looks to drive, now kicks out to Gilmore, over to Montprenier for three. It's offline. Rebound tipped out. It's loose. Lottie tracks it down. Lottie looks to drive, shot up, too strong. Alabacus goes in strong for the board. He'll clear it to Harris. Harris over to Jean Pierre. Jean Pierre over to the left to Newman. Newman kicks over to Munnings for three. Yes! Warhawks get a three ball to go down. Travis Munnings puts the Warhawks within one, 15-14. 4:34 to play here in the first half. Jacek Lottie will bring it into the front court right side. Hands it off to KJ Gilmore. He'll get it now to Pippins. Pippins back to the basket to Montprenier. Takes one dribble, hands it off to Pippins. He'll fire up a three ball, and it goes down. Pippins answers the three ball with one of his own. Puts the Trojans back up by 4. 18-14. 4:10 to play here in the first half. Jordan Harris just across the half-court center stripe, across the logo to the left. Dribble, drives, kicks into the corner. Newman for three. It goes down. Back-to-back threes for the Warhawks. Newman averaging 2.1 points per ball game. Gets a three ball to go down. Warhawks back within one. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. Lottie moves it over to the right side, hands it off to Gilmore. Now to the left to Pippins. Pippins will get it to Montprenier. Montprenier back to the left to Pippins. Pippins might have gotten away with a push off. Over to Gilmore. Gilmore looking to drive baseline. Spins. Kicks to the top to Pippins. Pumps on a three. Now pulls up left elbow. Fade away. No good. Rebound tipped out to Jean Pierre. Now Newman in the front court to Munnings. Munnings looking to go to work. Gets it back to Jean Pierre. MJP at the left elbow. Kicks across to Newman. Newman will back it up and reset the offense. Warhawks down by 1. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the half. Newman moves it across the logo to the right. Kicks it over to Munnings. Wide open for three. No good. And it's rebounded by Oliver Black. Warhawks now 4 for 19 from three-point range. Ryan Pippins between the circles will bounce it right elbow to Montprenier. He'll turn around and pull up. Alabacus will pull down the board on the miss. 2:40 to play first half. Warhawks down 18-17. Harris between the circles to Alabacus, hands it off to Jean Pierre. Into the right corner to Harris, into the post now to Munnings. Backing his way in. Munnings spins. Fade away. Yes! And the Warhawks retake the lead by 1. 19-18. 2:20 to play here in the first half. Jacek Lottie brings it across for the Trojans. Lottie crosses over to the left. Goes out to Montprenier for three. It's no good. And the rebound will just go out of bounds. And it'll take us to our media timeout. 2:04 to play here in the first half. It's ULM 19, Little Rock 18. Live from the Johnny's Pizza House courtside broadcast, you're listening to the Warhawk Radio Network from Learfield.
Classic Hits, LA 105.
Whether you're in the area for business or pleasure, make sure you relax at one of the best full-service hotels in Monroe, the Roadway Inn and Suites Conference Center. Located off Highway 165 in Monroe, the Roadway Inn and Suites is just minutes away from the airport and many other Monroe attractions. Come access the business center and free Wi-Fi. Free airport transportation is also available. So no matter what brings you to Monroe, let the Roadway Inn and Suites be your home away from home. 1051 Highway 165 in Monroe. ChoiceHotels.com.
Everybody wants to be in the game, in the arena, in the huddle. Warhawks fans, we want you to know that at Bancorp South, we're already in. We're involved in your community. We're inspired by you, and we're invested in your financial well-being. That's why we work with you to provide the banking services that fit your needs, from checking accounts and mortgages to local sponsorships and community events. Bancorp South is invested in you. When we're in it together, we all win. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Live from the Johnny's Pizza House courtside broadcast, here's Nick White.
2:04 to play in the first half. ULM leads 19-18 over the Little Rock Trojans. The Hickson Auto Group is one of Louisiana's premier dealer groups. Set up your next test drive today at HicksonHasIt.com. Warhawks finally picking it up a little bit offensively here. They have been ice cold in the first half, finally getting some shots to go down. They're now up to 27% in the ball game. They've been down below 20% for the majority of this first half. Just 4 of 19 from 3, 21%. Trojans 8 for 24 so far in the game, 33%, 2 of 6 from three-point range. Warhawks have the ball and a 1-point lead. Michael Ertl back in the ball game, brings it up for ULM. Sam McDaniel back in as well. Ertl at the top of the key. Cut off, kicks to McDaniel. McDaniel will drive baseline. He's cut off, spins, needs some help. We'll get it to Ertl. He'll drive inside, back out to McDaniel for 3 from the corner. Rims out. Rebound tipped around, and Munnings will tip it to McDaniel. A reset for the Warhawks into the right corner. Harris for 3. No good. Munnings with an offensive rebound, but he pushed off to get it. That'll be Travis's second foul, team's fourth. A minute 34 to play here in the first half. ULM with a 19-18 lead over Little Rock. Jazik Lottie, freshman, will bring it up for the Trojans. They'll go to Oliver Black, now to Chris Bankston. Bankston will get it to KJ Gilmore. Deep down in the post, double team. Black brings it out, 12 to shoot. All the way across to the left to Gilmore. Gilmore back down low to Bankston. Pass is tipped around. It's loose. Gilmore drives, shot up, no good. And McDaniel goes in strong for the board. Up to Jean Pierre. Back to McDaniel. Thought about the 3. Goes to Munnings instead. Munnings will drive. Kicks to McDaniel for a 3. No good. And Bankston will come up with the long rebound. 48 seconds to play in the first half. Warhawks lead 19-18. Ryan Pippins at the top of the key will fire up a 3 ball. It rims out. And Munnings will get his 4th rebound. 10-second difference between the game and the shot clock. And the Warhawks will take their use it or lose it timeout with 33.2 seconds to play in the first half. Trying to get a good offensive play set up, try to get some momentum before they go into the locker room and try to regroup. Both teams struggling from the field. Only 15 combined field goals made between these two teams. Nexus Systems is now Unity Fiber. Although their name has changed, their great telecommunications service has not. Unity Fiber, located at 363 Venable Lane in Monroe. 33.2 seconds to play in the first half. ULM with a 19-18 lead over Little Rock. 23 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Now one of the officials having a conversation with Keith Richard and Travis Munnings as Tim Gaddis having a conversation. And now we're back to play. Final seconds of the first half. Warhawks lead by 1. Michael Ertl at the top of the key to the left side of McDaniel. He'll go baseline. Pump, shot up, rejected. Into the hands of Ryan Pippins. 17 seconds to go in the half. Pippins, left side to Jazik Lottie. Lottie across the logo to the right, hands it off to Pippins. 7 seconds to go in the half. Now Gilmore with it. 3 seconds to go in the half. Fires up the long 2. It's no good. And the first half comes to a close. The Little Rock Trojans shoot 30% in the first half. The Warhawks shoot just 23% in the first half. The difference, ULM got 4 3 balls to go down, while the Trojans got just 2 to go down. And we have a defensive slugfest or an offensive struggle, however you want to